What is up, YouTube? Welcome back to the channel. If you're a first time viewer, appreciate you coming in. Last night wasn't the best of nights for me for basketball. And boy, oh boy, let me tell you, I don't even want to go in on Joel Embiid, but I'm going to start this video. Joel Embiid, it's not about a minute restriction. It's about being a star player, getting paid all these millions of dollars that these stars get paid. For them to literally be huffing and puffing after 5 minutes of basketball. Um, Bro, you're banned for life for that. You should be in shape. You should be conditioned, ready to play. There's no excuses on why this man couldn't put up 15 points, okay, or 4 rebounds. Dude, you're 7 foot tall. You were getting bodied by Karl Anthony Towns, making him look like goddamn prime Shaq. So, yesterday, a lot of bad beats. Luka finished with 6 assists, but it's all good. If you tailed everything on it, you went 2 for 6. It's all good. If you join my Discord, we had some good hits, but let me just say, Joel Embiid really sold last night, so it really didn't matter because we all I needed him was to get 15 points on one of my slips, and he couldn't even get that. So more than disappointing. Something that I would never bet on again is Joel Embiid, and I'm gonna be honest with you guys. That pick for Joel Embiid wasn't my main pick. I didn't wake up thinking about Joel Embiid. My friend told me, "Oh, Joel Embiid's back today. He's going against the Knicks. This, that, and the third. Oh, blah blah blah." He took him for 25 points. I did not. I was not on that wave, that wavelength of Joel Embiid getting 25. I thought if he was gonna play his best basketball, he would get 20 points tops. But one thing that I can say I did choose, and one thing that I was going on was his rebounds, which I didn't expect a 7 foot center to get 3 rebounds. You know what I'm saying? Even in a minute restriction, to be able to only get 3 rebounds shows the lack of effort and a lack of just conditioning in anything. Because rebounds is an effort stat. Defense is effort. And this dude couldn't put in any effort. And it's just depressing to watch someone who's a superstar player getting paid these hundreds of millions of dollars or tens of millions of dollars just to play completely horrible or not even try. It's like, bro, if you went to your job today and you basically was like, I'm just not going to do my job, I'm not going to work, you'll get written up. If not fired, if you've done this in multiple cases. Joel Embiid, you're fucking banned. Sorry for cursing, YouTube, but I have to. Piece of shit. And that's the only thing I say. And Rudy Gobert, you can't get 9 boards, brother. I mean, I had you for 8 on the slip, my main slip, but you couldn't get 9? That motherfucker's banned, all right? 1 rebound he had coming into the second half. That's sickening. These tall players need to get their shit together immediately. I don't understand how you're 7 foot tall and can't grab 10 boards a game. Every game. Makes no sense. DeAndre Ayton, really? Robert Williams, really? You can't get a rebound over Robert Williams and DeAndre Ayton. DeAndre Ayton, one of the softest players. Let's get into today's game before I go on a rant all day. And by the way, the guy in the comment section talking about 2 for 6, shut the hell up, okay, brother? Don't go to my comment sections being all negative and talking all that bullshit. I want to see your winning slips. I want to see what you played last night. Okay, stop playing with me, bro. I don't know you, you don't know me. Don't go in my comment section being all this hating ass shit. I'm not one of these friendly cappers. I'm not one of these dudes that's gonna sit here and just be friendly to you about it. Don't go on my messages, my DMs talking shit, bro. Because honestly, if we met person to person, face to face, you wouldn't say anything, and I know that for a fact because I've seen it on the internet millions of times. So please stop talking shit on my comment section. If you want to be like, oh, 2 for 6, bad beat today, it happens, man. It's gambling. Like I said in the video, nothing's guaranteed, you dumbass. So at the end of the day, that wasn't my main slip that I posted here on YouTube. But today, I'm going to give you my full main 20 leg plus 479. Easy lay. This is a heater, okay, today. And we should be able to clear this, especially it being the in-season tournament. These star players should show up and they should play their best basketball. And hopefully they do. And honestly, like I said, it's gambling, so you never know in this life. You can get injuries, you can get somebody play like Joel Embiid and just start huffing and puffing after 5 minutes. You never know what these dudes are gonna do. They're getting paid millions of dollars. Some of them don't give a shit. They're like, oh, I'm already paid. I don't have to really play basketball. But I'm going with players that have proven themselves to me this year so far, and has honestly been proven through multiple years of basketball, me watching this sport for over 20 years now. I like these players a lot, and I'm going to get right into it. Let's start with the Cavs and the 70 shitters today. The Cavs are going against the 76ers, which is probably one of the most overrated teams in the NBA, the 76ers, with Joel Embiid, Paul George, and Tyrese Maxey. When they're fully healthy, I'm pretty sure they'll be better, but they will not win shit. I promise you that. All you 76ers fans out there, you better count your days of having Joel Embiid. He's going to Miami soon, so have fun with that. Trust the process, and the process is over. The process is done with. You guys are not winning a damn championship. You guys are not winning a conference championship. You're not getting to the finals at all. I would be surprised if you guys get past the first round this year, to be honest, with how some of these Eastern Conference teams are looking, like the Cavs. I don't know where y'all gonna place, okay? Probably 8th seed, 7th seed. I don't see them in the top 3 right now with how some of these teams are playing, and especially with the Knicks, how they demolished them yesterday. I don't see the 76ers being a top 3 team this year. Probably top 8, maybe 8-7 slot, but I don't see it. So we're going with Cavs today. If we were taking a money line today, I'm going Cavs money line. I don't believe in the 76ers at all, 0%. They haven't shown me anything this season that gives me anything to like give any hope or credence to them going to be a contender or for them to even compete in this game against the Cavs. They have a decent bench. They don't have a great bench. Their starting 5 is not that great. They have 2 star players. One plays like a star. The other one plays like ass. That's how it usually goes for the 76ers. They never have a night where all their stars are playing well for some reason, unless it's Tyrese Maxey and Joel Embiid. But Tyrese Maxey's not in. We got Paul George, so don't expect anything too special, Sixer fans. If you guys get a win today, I'd be surprised. Cavs are on a roll right now, and I think that they're hungry. And this is why my 2 picks today, I know you can go with Mitchell's 20-plus points or his 25 if you want to be freaky. But I'm going with Mitchell to get 3 assists today. He's been consistent on this line throughout the year. I think he only missed it on 1 game. Throughout the last 2 years, he's been very consistently getting 3 assists at least. He does pass the ball, especially this year. Evan Mobley has been playing well. All his other people on the team have been playing well. Isaac Okoro, everybody has been solid. So he does get doubled. He's going to pass the ball, and someone's going to score. Been very consistent on it this year, as I stated, and I like Mitchell to get his 3 assists today. You can even take his 20 points. I think his 20 points should be a good play. I'm pretty sure he's going to go hard. I like Donovan Mitchell because one thing he does better than Joel Embiid or most players that we bet on yesterday, like fucking Rudy Gobert, is he put in effort. You know, that's what we want out of our players. At least put in the effort. At least give us a chance. You know, Joel Embiid didn't give us 0 chance, 0 shot yesterday. I know I keep going in on him, but that's the example that we're going off of because we need people that are going to put an effort on the court. And these are the 2 players I like. Mitchell, 3+ assists. Garland, 4+ assists. Think it should be a good play. You know, Garland has been consistent with this line this year as well. He hit 9 assists in his last 2 games. He's been their main focal point guard. He's been their point guard for the last couple years. So last year he was hurt with his jaw being broken and all that stuff. This year he's came back with a vengeance and he's been playing lights out. So these 2 players I like with their assist line. Donovan Mitchell's at the 3.5 assists. You can take his 4 assists. I think he does get these 4 assists easily. I think he goes for 5 assists today, honestly. I try to take, like I say, usually I take 5 points or 2 assists away from a player, and then I go with that line, and that's the line I usually take. I like something with a little value, so Mitchell has a little bit of value with the 3 assists. It's like minus 275 or minus 350, something around that range. So you can take the 3.5. It's minus 165. I'm pretty sure he will hit the 4 assists. I'm taking the 3 just to be safe because I'm pretty sure he'll get 3 by the 3rd quarter. 1 assist per quarter is not much to ask for. And Garland to get 4+ assists through the 4 quarters. Don't think that's too much to ask from these 2 great basketball players and potential all-stars this year. So give me Darius Garland 4+ assists, Donovan Mitchell 3+ assists. Let's get to the next picks. Pelicans versus Thunder. Pelicans are ass. Let's not even talk to them about it being a contender. Half of their team is hurt. They are not going to the playoffs this year. If they are, they're getting in the play-in slot. They are not it. Zion Williamson, lose some weight, brother. Brandon Ingram, stop being such a bitch. I don't even know what to say about the Pelicans positive. They got Jose Alvarado, who's Puerto Rican, and I'm Puerto Rican, so shout out to him. But they're going to get fucking washed. I got SGA 4+ assists tonight. You can take his 20+ points if you want. Me, I'm playing tonight super safe. 4 plus assists for SGA should be a give me. He's going to average this per basis. Like every game, he's basically hit 4 plus assists. So we're definitely going off of a very, very easy slate today. This could be a very easy slate, but like I say, it's gambling, so you never know. But SGA getting 4 plus assists, especially against this Pelicans team, seems like a very easy place for him to get it. And Jay Will to get 10 plus points. He's been averaging this easily all through the year. Don't think it's going to be an issue for him to score 10. So against this Pelicans team, against people like Brandon Boston and fucking Brandon Ingram, thinking that my boy Jay Will won't get 10 plus points is just insane. So I'm going to get his 10 plus points. You could take SGA for 20 plus points. I'm pretty sure he'll be good on it. But I'm more than certain that SGA gets the 4 plus assists easily. He is the main focal point guard. And my boy knows how to dish the ball. If they start double teaming him because he's scoring a lot of points, he will get it to the right man and they will score. Thunder are consistent. And I like the Thunder on the money line today. Cavs and Thunder money line should be the plays for today. And now let's get to the next game, Celtics versus Nets, which this one will be a little bit sketchy on the money line because the last time they played, the Nets did keep it as a close game and also won the game through a Cam Thomas showing, brother. Cam Thomas really did his thing last time he played the Celtics, so that's why we're going a lower line for Cam Thomas. You can take him at the 20 plus points. Cam Thomas is solid, but we've seen this year him take a back roll sometimes when Dennis Schroeder is doing his thing or Cameron Johnson is hitting some shots. So just to be safe, we're going to take Cam Thomas at 15 plus points. It's a little bit more pressure on you when you're playing this in-season tournament. So I'll take him for the 15 plus. I'm pretty sure he's going to chuck some shots up, get some down. He's pretty consistent with scoring. So we'll definitely take his 15 plus today. I like it a lot against this team. I think if Drew Holiday guards him or, whoever guards him, I think it's going to give him a little bit more juice in the back of his back and he's going to be able to even go even harder because I feel like Cam Thomas is the type of guy who likes a challenge. So I think this is the perfect spot to take Cam Thomas at 15 plus, especially with how he played them last time. 15 plus is not much to ask for. It's literally half of the line that he hit last time. He had 32 points against them last time they played. So that's off the top of my dome, bro, because I be watching basketball, so I remember some of these things. Derek White dropped 31 last night. Him dropping 10 plus against the Nets is not much to ask. He definitely does his thing on a daily basis. When this basketball season, he has been so consistent getting this 10 plus line. Even the 15 plus line, he's been very consistent this year. Derek White looks like he's on a mission to be either an all-star or trying to, solidify his name as one of the best guards right now. And honestly, he's been doing a great job. So, he's been good since San Antonio. I've been known Derek White as a great basketball player and a solid role player. But now he's coming into his own as the point guard of his team and actually showing that he's a focal scoring point or a good scorer, especially three-point shooting. He's improved drastically this year, especially after his Team USA run. And I like Derek White to get 10 plus points, especially if this boy JT is going to struggle again like he did last night. If he's going to go 5 for 19 or 5 for whatever the fuck he goes for the field, Derek White definitely will get his shots up. And I believe the Celtics win tonight. If I'm taking a pick, though, I might take Nets spread because the Celtics looked a little bit out of touch the last couple games. They haven't looked in sync as they normally looked. I guess the Bucks, they were down by 16 coming into to the second half. And then they did come back and win that game, but the Bucks are god awful this year. They're even, I don't even want to talk about the Bucks because that's just a disappointment. Giannis only had 24 points and like 4 rebounds last night. I don't even think he wants to play for the Bucks no more. So 10 points there. Why? Those are my picks for Celtics and Nets. And now my next two is the Bulls versus Knicks. And me personally, I'm just not a big believer in this Knicks team. I believe they went against a shitty 76ers team last night that I don't believe in. 0%. Never believed in them. But I like Zach LaVine to get his 15 plus today. He's not injured anymore, so my boy should be consistently getting his 15 plus line. I don't like what the 20 plus line is. I like the 15 plus with him because I feel like he's a lot more consistent with the 15. I feel like the 20 will be a push with him. Like I said last night with the Luka, with everything, I said 25 plus for some of these players would be a push. And boy, was I right, man. Luka got his 25 easy. Joel Embiid, the 20 was a damn push. Bro, I hate him so much. I've never hated a basketball player more than I hate two people. Joel Embiid and Jalen Brunson last night. They are disgusting to watch on the floor this year. I don't ever want to see Joel Embiid lines up again. I don't want anyone to mention them to me. I don't care if he drops 50 a game. And no, wait, let me stop. Not even Jalen Brunson. Joel Embiid and Wembanyama, two of my least favorite people to watch play basketball. It is literally the ugliest style of 7-foot basketball I've ever seen in my life. You guys think you're Kevin Durant. You're fucking not. You're not Kevin Durant. You're not Michael Jordan. You're not even LeBron fucking James. You can't shoot for shit. You're literally going 3 for 10 for 3 thinking that you're a fucking lights out shooter. It's disgusting. Please stop shooting threes. Get in the post. Use your big ass length or your big ass weight and body these dudes. Stop playing like bitches. I swear on everything I love. I would tell them to their face, you're playing like a hoe. You're playing like a bitch. Like literally 100% like a bitch. You're big as hell. Get down there and play like you're big as hell. I think some of these coaches need to take a rip out of this playbook and stop with all this friendly shit with their players and start telling them what it is. Get your big ass down in the paint and score some fucking buckets. Stop shooting 3-point shots. I digress. Levine 15 plus points. Vucevic 10 plus points. I believe he gets his buckets. You know why? Because Vucevic gets in the paint and he gets some fucking buckets. Vucevic will actually get in the paint and actually score. He'll actually hit some mid-range shots. He won't just settle for 3-point shots. I think Vucevic probably averages like 4 or 5 threes a game, which I don't mind. You can take 4 or 5 threes within 4 quarters. Do not take 7 plus threes as a goddamn 7-footer. You are a fucking idiot. You're not Kevin Durant. Please, please, I beg every 7-footer out there who's playing basketball right now, stop shooting the fucking ball. Go to the post and play your fucking role. You act like being 7 foot's an advantage on shooting. No, it's a disadvantage on shooting because your arms are so goddamn lengthy and so damn girthy. Stop playing basketball like you're Steph Curry. You're not him, brother. Fucking dumb. So, Vucevic, 10 plus points. Love it. And now let's get to the next game. The Pistons and the fucking Sucks. That's what I'm going to call them for the rest of the year because they suck. Bucks are ass. They only beat the fucking Raptors by 14 last night. And let's just say it was a god-awful, ugly-ass game that I would never fucking wish my kids to ever see in their lives. Or my fucking grandparents, even though one of them has fucking dementia and one of them can't even fucking see out of the left eye. Listen, I would never even ask them to watch this shit because honestly it would probably bring them one step closer to fucking death. But the Bucks, I hate them. Not going to touch any of their lines, not even Giannis's line. I just hate that team right now. It's just so ugly to watch them play. But you know what team I like this year that's been playing solid? The goddamn Pistons. Who the fuck would have thought they would have showed up? Guess what? They have great young players, great young talent. Tobias Harris has been a good addition to them. All the additions they made in the offseason, Tim Hardaway Jr., everything they've done in the offseason has been key to them being better. And key, very much a key of Cade Cunningham's breakout season. Cade Cunningham, round of applause for him. The only light-skinned motherfucker I will ever bet on. You are the shit, brother. I guess you can consider Derek White light-skinned, but me personally, I consider Derek White a bald-headed god. I like, these bald-headed players know what they're doing, you know what I'm saying? They're bald. They have all the confidence in the world in their hooping abilities. They don't give a fuck how they look. They're going out there to hoop. That's what I like. I like the bald-headed player because you know these bald-headed motherfuckers, bro. The only thing they coming out there to do is hoop. If you ever played against a bald-headed dude in the court, in the basketball court, they all hoop. They all go super duper hard. They all got a good shot. If you play actual basketball, if you played against a bald hooper, they all turn into Michael Jordan. They all turn into Michael Jordan at some point. So, Jaden Ivey 10 plus points for this Pistons versus Sucks game. And I think Jaden Ivey has been having his breakout season as well. I think this Pistons team in general, Jalen Duren is having his breakout year too because of all the solid additions this Pistons organization made in the offseason. I think they really did their thing with building around Cade Cunningham, Jaden Ivey. Oh, I have Jaden fucking Ivory. Like, fucking, what am I doing? I think they did a really good job of building around this team. And I love how they're playing together, and I love how Cade is passing the ball and getting everyone involved in the first half, and in the second half coming out and just looking for his shot, looking to score, being aggressive. Cade Cunningham over Jalen Green all day. Honestly, I didn't think I would say that this year, but boy, he has been lights out this year. Cade Cunningham, 5+ assists. He is not playing like a light-skinned boy, I'll tell you that much. My boy's playing like a king. Jaden Ivey 10 plus, Cade 5 plus assists. He's gonna get that. He's gonna clear that. That's 4.5 line. So I'm pretty sure Kay Cunningham is good for 5 assists. And let's get to the next game: Clippers versus Rockets. A little bit of a revenge game for Harden. I mean, he's so far removed from being on the Rockets, so I don't think it's that much a revenge game. So with that being said, I like Harden to get 6 plus assists. That's the 5.5 line. It's not 6.5. It's literally the line of 6. Something he's hit all year this year, and something he's very consistent on is his assist. Point scoring has been off and on for Harden sometimes, because he likes to get everybody involved on his team, because he knows for a fact the only way to win the game is to get everybody involved on his team, especially with Kawhi out. So I believe Harden gets a 6 plus assists, especially with how Norman Powell's playing. Also, Zubac is going to probably get his 10 plus points. I don't want to really bet money on it because I like Sengun. I like Sengun literally playing defense on Zubac. He's a very solid defender, and he's honestly smaller, but he's a lot faster. So he can literally get his hands on the ball with a steal, with a block very easily, just because of his speed factor over Zubac. But Zubac is a bigger body, so I think Sengun will have a little bit of a harder time with Zubac. But I like Harden 6 plus assists today. I think that should be an easy play. You can even take Harden's 15 plus points. It's like at minus 750 or minus 600 right now, which I think is a good play. I think Harden gets his 15 plus against the Rockets. I think he's used to playing on the Rockets floor, so I'm pretty sure he's going to do pretty well shooting wise. And assist wise, I'm pretty sure he's going to get his. I've never seen Harden get under 6 assists this year, and I don't think he's going to plan on doing it now. So I think Harden gets 6 plus assists easily. I've seen him go under 20 points though, so I'm going to tell you right now, if you want to take his 20 points, that will be a push. But he might get it tonight, especially against the Rockets in an in-season tournament. Like I said, people are going to go a little bit harder. Even these like lower tier teams like the Blazers went hard last night against the Wolves. So that's what I like today for those. And I like Sengun, 10 plus points. He's been very consistent on it this year. And I just think the matchup, he pulls Zubac out. You know what I'm saying? That's all he has to do is take a couple 3-point shots. He takes 3 or 4. He's pretty solid on shooting the 3, but he also puts it in the bucket. He's a big man that plays inside. He plays like a big man. That's why I like Sengun, because he's going to not only take those 3-point shots, but actually get in the paint and do what big men are supposed to do. Move around in the post, use your good up and unders, use your good post moves that you have, and get the job done. So I like Sengun in the 10 plus points, and Zubac is honestly an average defender. He's not anything to write home about. He doesn't average like 2 or 3 blocks a game. He averages more like 1.5-ish. So don't really trust Zubac's defense against this dude. And if Zubac comes out of the game with foul trouble or anything like that, they don't have enough bodies. I don't think Plumlee's going to be able to hold up Sengun for 10 plus points. I think Sengun gets this pretty much easily, especially with how the Rockets been playing. I believe they can spread the floor around. They can actually move the ball very well, and Sengun will find a way to those 10 plus points. Now let's get to the next game, the Wolves versus Blazers. And boy, you could take this with a grain of salt. I don't know. Anthony Edwards to get 3 assists. To some people might sound crazy because, he's going to be shooting the ball a lot. But the one thing I like about Anthony Edwards is not only does he shoot the ball a lot, he handles the ball a lot. So he's the one with the main ball handle. He has the ball in his hands, no diddy. And he's going to definitely get at least 3 assists, the lowest. Lately he's hitting 4 or 5 assists a game. So he's been very consistent hitting this line this year. I think he's only went under this line like 2 times this year. So I like Anthony Edwards with assists, especially with a lower tier team like the Blazers. You know that he's going to get his points, but as soon as they start double teaming him, he'll find an open man like Julius Randle, Rudy Gobert, who's trash. I don't want to talk about him. Or, Jaden McDaniels, who was lights out last night. So I like Anthony Edwards. 15 plus points should be a steal. That's just easy lay. So 15 plus points for Anthony Edwards. You can take 20 plus. He's good for it this year. Like I said in the last video, man, Anthony Edwards is the real deal, brother, and he can really do his damn thing. So I like Anthony Edwards 15 plus or 20 plus points and a 3 plus assists. I wouldn't take his regular line at 4.5, but he might get it because, like I said, weaker team like the Blazers, I think he passes a little bit more, and he's probably going to get his shots up. If you want to take his 3.5 3-pointers too, I'm pretty sure he's going to hit 4 threes on them. Blazers are not that good at defending him. He had 26 last night in a blowout where they were getting blown out. So I don't think the Blazers can do anything to stop him. So 15 plus for Anthony Edwards and 3 plus assists. He got 5 last night, so I like it. And then the Suns versus the Kings is the next game. Actually, let me just double check and fact check my Anthony Edwards pick, just so I don't give you some bullshit. He had 3 assists last night, so boom, look at that. He had 3 assists exactly. In his other game, he had 5 assists. So he went right at that line at 3 assists. So I like it. I think that he's going to get the 3 assists again. Even in garbage time, I'm pretty sure he's going to get the 3 assists. So Anthony Edwards 3 assists. I think it's a good lay. And then my next pick will be the Suns versus Kings. This should be good money. So this starts with De'Aaron Fox, 15 plus points. Should be a gimme. Should be an easy lay against the Suns team. Tyus Jones or Devin Booker guarding him, I don't care. It's not going to go well for either of them. So I like that play for 15 plus points for De'Aaron Fox. And then I like his 3 plus assists. He's been very consistent on this year. Also, he's a point guard. He has more targets to get it to, like DeMar DeRozan. You know what I'm saying? That's the only one that he has extra to get it to, but that's good enough for me. Okay, DeMar DeRozan is a bucket getter. So I like De'Aaron Fox for his 3 plus assists. You can take the 4 plus 2 as well for him. I'm pretty sure he's good for it. I mean, he's the main ball handler. He is the main guy there. So go with De'Aaron Fox 3 plus assists. And then my next play for this game is Sabonis 4 plus assists. Last game I took his 6.5 when he was playing the Spurs, and he had 3 in the first quarter and ended with 4 assists. So I guess that Wemby was not letting him pass the ball. I don't know what the hell happened there. But Sabonis has been pretty solid on the 4 plus assists this year. And if you watch them play, the Kings, Sabonis really passes first. He gets the ball in the post, he'll back up a little bit, then look for the open man. Usually Sabonis is assist God, brother. He be going after it, man. He be looking for passing the ball. He has a potential of 11 assists per game. So I like Sabonis' 4 plus assists. Someone with potential 11 assists, to ask them to get 4 assists, don't think it's a big ask. So that's my play for that. And so my next play of the day, and the last plays, is the Grizzlies versus Lakers. And I'm going to promise you one thing about this. I have not lost when betting on a Lakers game this year. Which I do, it does sound crazy to say, but I have not lost when actually just solely betting on a Laker game. So this is probably something I'm going to take separately and live bet, or either bet on a separate slip. But Lakers versus Grizzlies, I like this game a lot because LeBron goes hard, extra hard against the Grizzlies, especially after Ja Morant and all that chirping he did after the last game when they won. I know LeBron's going to be out for blood today. I know LeBron's going to be out to show out. And he's probably going to hit this 15 plus by the half, honestly, because Ja Morant's going to be chirping on that bench. And LeBron loves when people talk. He loves it. He loves it. It fuels him to go harder. And that's the type of players I like. I don't like players like Kevin Durant that sit there and have people chirp at them and they get angry and stuff and yell back and start acting like bitches. You guys just need to grow up and be more mature. Their NBA players have been getting heckled and all that shit for decades before you were in the league. Stop being pussies. Stop being bitches. Stop being people like Joel Embiid. Stop letting media members say something to you. You get mad. You push them. You act like a tough guy, but then you get on the court and play like a bitch. You sit there and you want to criticize this reporter for saying what he said, but at the same time you go out there and you do exactly what the reporter was talking about. You go out there and you play like shit, and it's just disgusting to watch. You know the reporter shouldn't have brought up your son. He shouldn't have brought up any personal thing. But at the end of the day, what are you doing on this court that's making people say shit like that? That's partially your problem and your fault. At the end of the day, I have no sympathy for people getting paid millions of dollars to play a fucking sport while I'm out here busting my ass at work and having to, I can't take a day off. I can't do shit just fucking phone it in and not do my job without getting paid. These dudes are getting paid and not doing their job. So I will disrespect them just like anybody at my job. If I wasn't doing my job, would violate me and be like, what are you doing? What are you wasting my time? Da da da. Yes. That's exactly what happens at work. If I'm able to get criticized at my job, I should be able to criticize these dudes for not doing their job when they're getting paid millions of dollars. And on top of that, we are paying to watch them. And this is an honest fact because we are literally paying money as sports bettors betting on these people thinking that they're going to do their job. We're not asking them to do anything other than their fucking job. We don't ask for anything else. Yeah, they have off nights, all this bullshit. That's cool. But to do what some of these players are doing, like Joel Embiid huffing and puffing after 5 minutes, that shows a lack of effort and lack of conditioning. And those two things have to do with the personal person, which that was a that was a stupid way to say it. It has to do with the person and not the actual flow of the game or any of that bullshit. That has to do with him not preparing for himself for this NBA season. That's his fault. He did that. He's the one who fucked up. He's the one that didn't condition himself well enough to get back on that court. Don't give a fuck about injuries, because I promise you one thing. When Kawhi Leonard steps on this fucking court, he's going to play 25 plus minutes, maybe even 30. And I promise you he's not going to be fucking after 5 minutes, bro. Fucking sweating profusely like he's fucking ran a marathon with his big 7-foot ass, bro. Fuck Joel Embiid, bro. I don't know why people like him. I think he's one of the fucking worst basketball players to be a superstar in the world, dude. I don't understand why people gas him. He gets 30 and 10 on a shitty team. Like, who cares? Who cares? Like, when he goes to Miami, let's see what he does. If he goes to Miami, whatever the fuck he does after this season. Because I know he's not going to be a 76er after this year. There's no way they keep him on his team. Injury prone. Terrible in the playoffs. Always folds. Always folds. Bro, Joel Embiid, you're off every slip for the rest of the year. Get your shit together. Go to the gym. Run some fucking miles. Do some goddamn fucking suicides like we used to do back in the day when we used to have to do conditioning in basketball. Go fucking run, dude. You're out of shape always, dude. You talk about that he lost weight. He lost weight but gained no cardio. How does that happen? How you lose weight but you're slower and fucking clunkier than you were last year? Out here flopping and shit. Sorry for my rant, y'all, but dog, Joel Embiid is just a waste of time. Austin Reeves 3+ assists. Grizzlies versus Lakers. Should be an easy lay. Austin Reeves has been doing his thing. Sorry for that little rant. Let's get back on track. Austin Reeves 3+ assists. Should be an easy lay today. He's been very consistent with his assist line this year. 10+ points for Austin Reeves. I trust him more than D'Lo to get 10+ points, so I'm definitely rocking with Austin Reeves tonight. My white boy knows how to shoot. My white boy knows how to drive in the paint. He plays consistently. If he's not finding his shot, he'll go to the lane. He'll try to get some layups in. He'll try to get some free throws. That's why I like Austin Reeves, because he's a consistent player. He's going to do his thing night in, night out. You know what to expect from him. LeBron James, same thing. 15+ points should be an easy lay for LeBron James. Like I said, he's going to be after blood after Ja Morant. Talked all that shit after the game, talking about he don't like the Lakers, he don't like this, that, and third. Shut your ass up and go sit on the bench and do your little fucking dances and shit. I don't care what you guys say, Ja Morant. You cannot like this Lakers team, but this Lakers team is going to beat your ass every time if you see them in the playoffs. So, good luck with that, Ja Morant. Good luck with that hate. And I hope you still think you're good in the West, because you're not. But that's my picks for today. Plus 479 on this full 20-leg slate. This will make you $50, makes you $300 if you got the profit boost, $230 if you don't got the profit boost, $10 makes you $50, $20 makes you $100. And what more can you ask for? Plus 4 your money. I mean, with these easy legs, we should hit. If we don't, somebody got injured or somebody just didn't show up to play their game, or Donovan Mitchell dropped 50 and didn't even pass the ball. So either way, you can go with different legs. You can take Mitchell's 3+ assists out and replace it with a 20 points or 20+ points, 210+ points. You can literally do whatever you want with this. You don't have to take all these legs. If you want to switch some out with certain other ones that you like more, go ahead, be my guest, do your thing, do whatever you believe. If you want to take an assist out or Mike Conley to get 3 assists. I don't believe in Mike Conley anymore. I don't. When last time I seen him play, he wasn't even handling the point guard position. Dude was just standing in the corner like an idiot. I don't know. I don't understand short players and what their purpose is on a team anymore, because they're just sitting in the corner, not being point guards. Don't make sense. You're small. You should be able to move in between these big ass dudes and find an open man. But I guess not anymore. I guess they decided to change their role to being spot up 3-point shooters that can't really shoot threes. Fucking dumb. But I digress. But you can switch these things out with whatever you believe in more. I think these picks are pretty solid. As I say, I got variants. If you want to take Mike Conley's 3+ assists instead of Ant's 3+ assists, might be an easier lay. Might not. Might be a fucking shitty day for you. You might be fucking pissed that you took Mike Conley, or you might be pissed you took Anthony Edwards. But either way, don't go in my comment section talking shit about, oh, you went 2 for 6 when I literally have slips like this where we went fucking 19 for 20 or fucking 18 for 20. So don't try me on this fucking sports betting shit, because the only thing I've been delivering to y'all the last 2 times were my lotto slips or bigger slips that, you know, they're not as likely to hit, but there are good numbers behind them. That's why I put them up. But now I'm going to give you what we used to do, and I'm going to give you my full 20-leg slate, and we're going to get this fucking money, because at the end of the day, this is more consistent than taking someone's straight line. This way of betting basketball, honestly, to me, is a way better way of betting basketball than taking somebody's high lines that the fucking Vegas leaves you to take. This is a better way to bet basketball. And this is my favorite way to bet basketball, other than a lot of people that have been telling me, oh, just take 3 or 4 players. Every time I do that, there's always one of these players that do what they did last night, which was Joel Embiid for me. And I will never in my life listen to motherfuckers when it comes to basketball. I'm sorry, maybe I sound cocky, maybe I sound like an asshole, but when it comes to basketball, I've been watching this sport for 20 plus years, bro. I've been betting on this sport since I was betting on Bovada 6 years ago. Like, nobody can really tell me about this damn sport other than me. I've literally been watching this shit my whole life. I dedicated my life to basketball when I was in high school. I gave it everything I had. Like, this shit, basketball is like my thing. I play basketball. I watch basketball. I know basketball. I know players. I've been watching these players even when they were in college. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, I don't want to hear no bullshit when it comes to people in my comment section talking about 2 for 6. You don't know my slips. I want to see your slips, you stupid ass. And also, I've been winning nonstop in basketball this year. I think I've only had like 2 or 3 losing days, which yesterday was one of them. And so I'm not even remotely shifted or feels any type of way about your comment. I don't feel nothing about that bullshit, but I will call you out and I will talk my shit, because I love talking shit about you punk ass bitches. So that's all I gotta say today. Like this video if you like it, comment down below and tell me what you're trailing, tell me what your picks for today. Subscribe to the channel if you like content like this, and if you want to be a hoe, you can be in my comment section, but you're going to get called out just like this, because I'm not the type of YouTuber that really give a damn. I don't give a damn. I don't give 2 shits. As you see, I cursed this whole video because I don't give a fuck about monetization. I don't give a fuck about any of that shit. This is my side hustle, doing this sports betting shit. So if y'all make this your main gimmick, go get a job. That's me being blatantly honest with you. But most of y'all already have jobs. That's why you're able to sports bet. Let's be honest. You can't fucking sports bet with no money. So I wish y'all the best of luck tonight. And if you win, I hope you win big. I really wish blessings on all of you guys. And all you hating ass people out there, I don't wish blessings on you. I know people tell you, oh, wish good on your enemies, all this shit. I've done that most of my life. I've been so, kind to people, and, oh, they're just, nah, you know what? I'm 30 years old now. Fuck you. That's what I'm going to say from now on. If you want to do something about it, you won't. Straight up. We grown ass men. You're not going to do shit about it. Shut the fuck up. Go back. Play your fucking whatever the fuck you want to play. And get the fuck out of my comment section. Get the fuck out of my face. Because we know me and you in person, we're not the same. I'm 6'2", 200 pounds. You're probably 5'8", 120 pounds wet. I will literally throw you across the fucking world. Please stop. Please stop the cap. When I get the video, the camera, and all that, yeah, please stop. So, thank you for your time. Have a great day, and I hope you win big. Till next time. Peace.
Bye. Have a beautiful time.